Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearts 4 as we are playing as the Netherlands. Or I guess I should say the Kingdom of the Netherlands, since we did change our name and our flag now that we have our queen and kind of more power than she was before. So that was really helpful, obviously, for a lot of reasons. The main one here, you see that we got this new modifier here, but we also have more war support as well. I think we might have a little bit more stability from it, though you can see that support for democracy, communism, fascism is ticking down as the non-aligned support will be going up. So last episode, the Japanese were defeated by the Americans. I was actually absolutely shocked. I've never seen the AI do that before, especially not that quick. So pretty impressive. And I said, you know, I was very impressed with the American AI, but at the same time, also quite disappointed with the Japanese AI, because this was both a success and a failure of the AI, because Japan allowed that to happen. And got conquered very quickly. So unfortunate, because I was kind of looking forward to fighting here, but that does mean we're going to be changing up the whole situation. I did a few things off camera, kind of moved a few divisions around, because we're going to be doing a little bit something different with the Green Army here. So as you notice, there's a lot more divisions than there was. I did take a lot out of the Dutch East Indies, so we don't need as many there. We'll probably even move some of these as well, but again, I kind of want to move them slowly, make sure we have supply for where I'm going to be moving these guys. So what I think we're going to be doing is using them for naval invasions rather than helping here in the Naples, because I'm a little bit worried about supply. And you can see that there's already British and American troops there, and they're winning as well. So what we might want to do instead is do like naval invasions. There's some locations where we might be able to cut some troops off. There's a lot of options. Let's see what's opened up, because obviously there's a lot of invasions going right now in Sicily and in Greece. So let's see how things are going when our troops get over here. I've sent them to Egypt. And then we're going to do a few things with them there. And I'm not in a rush. We got a lot of stuff here to do in our homeland. Also, I changed up a few of the division designs. Not the actual designs, but which units are using them. So, for instance, that's why I have these guys training, because I changed these guys up. Oh, well, yeah, I forgot. I named them. And based on your guys' suggestions here, the colonial troops are going to be called the KNIL, which I think in Dutch stands for the Royal Dutch Indian Army. Could be a little bit wrong on that one, but something like that. You know, that's the acronym for that. And then we also, let me just see here. Yeah, of course, change the icon for them. And then the 40 width division design is going to be called the Royal Guard. Although the guy who suggested it suggested Royal Guard in Dutch, which rather than name it a Dutch name that I wouldn't have been able to pronounce, I would have just avoided even attempting pronouncing. I just went ahead and did it in English. And this will be their icon here, which I think is fitting. All right. So again, just going to be kind of slow going for a little bit while we kind of get ready for an offensive here. And, you know, get all of our troops trained up. You know, get all of these division designs changed as well. Some of them we changing over to those 40 width designs. And yeah, we'll take these. And we also have a new military factory to get assigned. Let's just see what we need the most. Obviously, we need a lot of the guns here. So let's go ahead and get that. We will do probably artillery, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, put it into artillery. Infantry equipment we're pretty good on. We would like to get a lot of that updated, though. And we have civilian factories free. Okay, we should probably change those up as well then. Let's see what we want to do here. So we could get more air bases. Oops, I didn't realize this was playing. We could get more air bases since we only have a level 5 one. So that might be a good idea. We don't have the radar tech yet, so we can't get any radar stations. And those don't help that much in the land conflict. They help a little bit. There are some benefits to having them when it comes to land conflict. But for the most part, radars are best for the naval and air war, which we're not really engaged in either of those. So that's the reason why I haven't prioritized getting the radar stations. If we had the tech, I'd build them. Eventually we will get it, though. I just want to make that clear. But let's go ahead and build more air bases so that the British and the Americans can bring some planes here and maybe help us out a bit. And I think that's good for right now. It'll take them a little while, though I think we did almost get that civilian factory built, so we might want to build some more military factories. Got encryption. Let's go ahead and get decryption, and maybe we'll go down to radar detection next. I gotta see what else we have unlocked that we haven't gotten yet. So these guys are all done training up. Excellent. Let's go and put them. I think they're supposed to be creating a new force, a new army, if I'm not mistaken. So what we're going to want to do is let's take 2 of these guys, put them into the blue front, And then we're going to take the rest of them and create that new army here that I think we deleted, or it's right here. It's right here. Okay, so this is the purple army. So that's where we're going to want to move into. Let's put them there. And then what I'm going to do with the purple army, for right now, we're just going to leave them here. We can move them over to here. We need to wait till we get a few more of these troops here. And obviously, we're going to be changing up all their division designs as well. So we'll wait until we get them all here. These guys can change up now, though, since we have them here. And just change them over to the, oh good god, Green Boys. Again, they're going to be short on equipment, so that's going to be a constant problem. And we do have these guys finished trained, so let's go ahead and stop them. And looks like there's one more division here that didn't get changed up, so let's go ahead and do that. Just change them over to the Green Boys. So again, this is just going to take a little bit of time, guys, getting this all done. It does look like they are sinking some of our convoys, some of those submarines. That's unfortunate. Might end up losing some troops here. I was hoping that wouldn't be the case, but it does look like we will need to put these guys out here just to protect our troops. And it looks like we actually have all of our... Oh, nice. So we actually have everybody here. I wasn't aware of that. And let me just take a look what we're doing with our... So we do have dockyards here going into every one of these. All right. I don't know where we got those dockyards. I'm not entirely sure. Did we take them... No, we didn't get any dockyards in HiJynx. And there's only the civilian factory there. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's only a civilian factory here. So I'm not entirely sure where we got the dockyards back from. Mostly we had them and they were just repairing. But yeah, before we didn't. We only had one dockyard and it was going towards the cruiser. Alright, well, I'll take it. So let's go ahead and have these guys. Ooh, these are all level. We'll just put them in here for now. Until we get, you know, we could split these into 3, I suppose. That's what we'll do. Split these into 2 separate forces here. Alright, so we do have all the submarines here, so we go and start sinking some stuff, and I think that's exactly what we'll do. We'll sign... I don't think we need to put them in the Mediterranean. I really don't think that there's going to be too many Axis, you know, convoys going through there. Let's go ahead and stop cutting off Axis there, and we'll see how things go with these submarines, guys. I don't know how effective they'll be, and we might lose some of them. We'll take a look. Oops, not convoy escort. That'd be pretty useless. We're going to do convoy rating, though it does look like they are still signed over here, so we're going to need to pull them out. Though we could, of course, just remove all regions. And it should have. Huh. Yeah, it didn't work when I hit remove all regions. Okay, well, whatever. So let's go ahead and have them do their mission here in the English Channel. And just kind of cross here and we'll see how things go. And hopefully we won't get sunk from any German planes. Obviously I don't have to worry about their surface fleet. And then yes, the other thing that we want to do, the whole reason why we were even looking at this is because we did want to put our destroyers out there. And I suppose we could put these guys too, though I don't even know who we'd engage. We could just put the destroyers into this force here. Yeah, there's just nobody to fight now. The Japanese have been defeated, so let's go ahead and do the convoy escort. And these, where were they all assigned? I think they're just assigned in the English Channel. Okay, that's where we lost ships, convoys, so that's where we'll have them go for now. We might need to have them go elsewhere. But they should help here. Just take a look, see if we can't get these German submarines sunk. We could also assign, I don't know how they're doing on planes in the English Channel. It does look like they have a few, but not too many. So we could always, if we have open space here, go ahead and put our naval bombers out there for the first time. We do have enough, so like getting like a wing of 50. Yeah, I think that's what we'd want to do. Just go up to 50 here. And then get them flying and seeing how well they can help out here on trying to sink those German submarines. Somebody was saying we could use it against the Italian Navy in the Mediterranean. They don't have any ships, guys. They have like 20-something ships. The Germans don't have much ships either. They just have the submarines. So let's take out the German submarines first, which kind of pose more of a threat to us right now. And that's how we'll do it. So these guys are all still moving. And then we just need to keep our eye on the troops that are training up. And we did get all of these forces here. Oh yeah, looking good. So what we're going to want to do is let's go and take these guys and I'll switch them on over to the Green Boys and get them training. And that's going to result in a severe lack of equipment overall. So it's going to be a problem. These guys are done. So let's go and take them and put them back into the Blue Army and get the next ones changing up. So we'll just take, how many do we have? We have 6. Let's go ahead and do like 3 of these for for right now. And we're going to change them up to our Royal Guard divisions and throw them in the training army as well. Looks like we did have a battle over here, and we did sink a German convoy, so there actually are some German convoys out there. So that's good to know. And we got the improved anti-tank upgrade, awesome. So we are done with the techs here until 1943, still getting that tech there. Let me just take a look at yeah, we got all the industrial techs as well. We could go and go after the radios next, which we might go ahead and do. Could go ahead and get some stuff for the air doctrines finally, because we are going to start making more of a priority of the air war. Well, we still have stuff here, so let's get the support companies. I wasn't aware that we hadn't gotten those yet. Alright, so Germans still sinking convoys throughout here. And let's just hope that we're able to kind of help out. Now, of course, the planes don't have much range. They can't cover the entire English Channel, unfortunately, so when we get caught up here, they won't be able to assist us. And then we also have our civilian factories done, so let's go and do more military factories. Obviously something that we continue to be short on. Let's keep on building those up. And just kind of keep our eye on these training guys here. I don't actually know if these guys are done yet. Looks like these ones are all done. So let's go and take them out and then put them back into our purple army here. Move them on over here. And it does look like we have one division here that needs to get changed up, so let's go and do that now. Change them over to the green boys. And then put them into that training army. And is that everybody in the purple army changed up? Yep. They're all green boys now. Okay. So just need to get these guys finished training. And then we'll be able to... yeah, they're still waiting on their equipment. And then we'll be able to launch our offensive. So what I wanted to go ahead and do... Let's do this now, in fact. So this army here is going to just be for defense. This purple army. So we're going to build them all the way across here, and that is kind of confusing because the purple looks exactly the same color as the blue. Okay, that's awesome. I don't know why the front lines are so... Yeah, it's just odd how they do that. I don't like how that is. We might have to change them away from being purple because it just looks too damn similar. So let's change them up to... How about yellow? Yeah, that'll work. That's quite a bit different. Alright, so the yellow diamond army. And then the blue army, we're going to be changing those up as well soon. Looks like a lot of these guys need to be trained. I'm just going to train them now because I'm not worried at all about the Germans attacking us right now. And I don't know if these guys are they're the ones we just added. Okay. So yeah, the purple army is going to cover all this. And then with the red army, let's go and change them up as well. We're not going to use these anymore because we want them to get planning bonuses. And the red army is going to be our assault army. And what we're going to do is we're going to have them covering just right here. And that is all. And let's go ahead and give them a planning bonus too. There we go. So we're going to try and take over our territory here. And hopefully it goes well. So we'll get the planning bonus up. Get all these troops finished up training here. And yeah, the fronts look pretty good. I'm not even worried about like entrenchment. We've got a lot of American troops here to help us out. So it's probably not going to be a problem, guys. Let's take a look, see what happened over here. We already lost 2 planes. That's unfortunate. Let's see. Also, we lost one of our destroyers. Okay. Shot down a couple of their planes, sunk a convoy. Just want to keep our eyes on the situation here. And what I think we're going to do... I don't really like taking all the destroyers from these guys. You know, they won't have any. But as you can see, we've already had a lot damaged here. Just trying to protect these convoys that are coming through here. We could put these guys onto the same thing, but I don't want any of these guys sunk. So what we'll do... Let me just take a look. Or we'll just leave it as it is. It's fine. I think most of the convoys are through here already. Or they should be pretty close to being through here. Looks like we have these guys here in Egypt. Excellent. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and change up. I'm just going to change all these division designs up, in fact. And change them over to the green boys. So they have the anti-tank and anti-air here. We'll gain some infantry equipment from that as well. So let's go and change them up and then get them training. Some of the troops are still coming around here because remember we sent them back before I opened up access to the Red Sea because I did open that up. I'm not too worried about the situation in the Mediterranean, guys. Italians are not doing well when it comes to the naval situation. I think these guys are all done here. So let's go and take them out. And how many need to go into each army? Just taking a look here. I think the blue army needs a few troops. But what we'll do is we're going to just put them all into the purple army for now, and then we can just adjust them. Or excuse me, yellow army. I forgot we changed the color. Alright, put those guys all into the yellow army. And just continue seeing what happened over here. The British lost a destroyer, sunk 3 convoys. Looks like our submarines might help with that. Some convoys sunk there as well. And we'll just keep our eye on the naval situation here. We did lose a submarine. Okay. And just kind of make adjustments based on what happens. 3 more convoys sunk there. I mean, there's no real point on not using the Navy at this situation, since we don't have to worry about the Japanese. You know, they're just sitting in port. They're not doing anything. So might as well put them out there to sink German convoys. So we did get that light tank finished up. I want to get the medium tanks now, so that we can build those. We also have the ability to modify our government. So we only have one thing left to get here. So let's go ahead and do it. The naval strikes. That'll help out with those naval bombers out here. Make them all a little bit more efficient. And did we finish up with all these guys here? It looks like they're all done, right? I should have done that way. I think they're all done. So let's go ahead and put them into, well, we only need 4 of these for the Yellow Army. So let's put them into the Yellow Army. While the rest of them are going to go back into the Blue Army. Okay. Soon, guys. I wish I knew how many troops are here. Yeah, we have no idea. We can't even see them. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, damn. They must have higher decryption, or excuse me, higher encryption than our decryption, perhaps. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And haven't we? Let me just take a look. Aren't we in line with? Oh, okay. That's where it is. We haven't gotten the decryption yet. I see. So they got encryption and we haven't got decryption. Got it. Makes perfect sense now, guys. So we're still waiting for some of these troops to get here. Looks like they're all just about done training. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop these 2 from training, because I think they do have all their manpower at this point. And then just put these 2 into their own little separate army here so that they train up. And it does look like they have arrived in their location. So yeah, we do have these guys here in Naples, but there is supply issues. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take all these guys and move them over here. And then we'll do some naval invasions once we're ready to. We'll get all those troops. I'm going to first try and get our territory back here. And then, but we'll want the naval invasions to start planning. Yeah, losing a couple planes here, guys, unfortunately. But again, they're naval bombers, so what other purpose do we have for them? And we do have the convoys, so we'll go ahead and accept that. All right. So just trying to finish this up, guys. And I want to say they need to go in the Blue Army. Yeah, and we might want to go ahead and take a couple out of the Yellow Army, because it looks like we have 3 here. That'll get us up to 28. So we do, in fact, need to take a couple out here. And this guy still needs training. I don't know what happened there. So let's take 2 of these guys, put them into the Blue Army. Just because the Blue Army general is a little bit better. This guy is pretty shoddy. He's just a low 1 general. So we did get our national focus knocked out. So let's go ahead and see what we want to get next. Probably the land doctrine. Yeah, I think we'll get the land doctrine one next. Yeah, I think that'd be for the best, guys. Some good stuff here, but we'll move down that soon. Let's get the land doctrine bonuses so we can finish researching those. All right, knock that out. And it looks like the Germans lost a submarine. Awesome. Slowly getting that U-boat force destroyed. These guys still training up over here. These guys still training up too. And then we have these guys that are all done training up. Okay. So let's just go ahead and place them into this army again. And we'll probably move some more of these eventually. And let's just get rid of this real quick. All right. And I'm sure that these guys are ready to deploy. They're short on artillery, so we're going to let them build the artillery. We're not really in any rush to get those guys out there. Sunk another German submarine, which I know is not like a big deal. But they have like 15 ships left, so it is kind of a big deal. They have 12 ships left. So every one that we can get destroyed is good. So I kind of want to wait until we get this damn tech, 38 days before we launch our invasion, so we can see exactly what we're fighting. Plus we're getting planning bonuses here, so there's good reasons for us to wait. And I also want to get the naval invasion planning up as well. So we got those guys done, so we got 1 more left to train. We're going to get those completed, and then we're going to set up the naval invasion. We lost 2 of our submarines, unfortunately. All right. This is just kind of a kill zone here. But a lot of German convoys going through there as well. We could always shut it down so we're not getting hit as hard, since it seems like that's where we're losing the majority of the submarines. And what we might want to go and do is just merge these 2 now at this point. So yeah, we could go ahead and do that and just pull back from the English channel so we're not, dying as much. Yeah, we'll pull back from the English Channel since it's where we're probably going to lose the majority of our submarines because that's where the Germans will put those bombers at. So yeah, we'll do that. And should be done training here soon, right? I mean, I guess these guys do take a while to train up. But we don't necessarily need them for the war, for the offensive, excuse me. And we got those building. What's next, man? Is infrastructure all the way up? Infrastructure is all the way up. I guess we can continue with air bases, so there's more space here. Are our allies actually using this space? A little bit. They're not maximizing it, of course. But of course, I think the AI is planned to not use, or is programmed to not use all of your space. So what we'll do is we'll go and get more space here for allied planes, American and British planes. And hopefully they'll put them there and help us out in the air conflict, since we can't do it on our own. You notice that we are having supply issues too for our allies. We've already built the naval base, or I should just say it's already built up. It's always built up to level 10. It starts level 10. So that's maximum supply that they can get through here. Infrastructure is already high, so there's really nothing else we can do. Everything's at level 10. So we can't help them with the supply issues anymore, unfortunately. So 1942. All right, so we are done here, guys. I would like to go ahead and get the mechanized, though, for our medium armor division. So we're going to go and get that. Because eventually we're going to want that for the offensive against the Germans. We could actually attack now along this front there, looking pretty damn weak. So we could go and attack them. Rome has fallen. So, yeah, the invasions in Italy are going quite well. And did we finish this guy up? We're not even going to wait for him. Let's go and start getting the planning going for our invasions. So let me see where the smartest place to invade would be. I want to cut off the troops that are here. So hitting that port up, I think, would be the best way to do this. We could do 2 invasions to kind of close in here. And I think that's what we're going to do. We could help in Italy, and that's what the initial plan was to do, but it looks like they kind of got this locked down, guys. Yeah, for the most part. We could set up an invasion here. No, that wouldn't be that helpful. It would need to be in Ancona. And then we could kind of try and cut them off. Of course, they still have the naval bases, so I don't think that'd be very effective. I think our best chance is to invade here, just for the purpose of cutting divisions off and killing them. That's really the only way to win here at this point is to just kill Axis troops until they don't have the manpower to do anything anymore. They don't have a lot of equipment, guys. They're kind of short on the equipment, but they'll have time to get that while we get the planning bonus done and we launch our offensive in the Netherlands. So let's go ahead and do this, guys. We could invade from here, but I was guessing that the supply would be an issue. So let's just invade all the way across. I don't think this should be a problem. And then we're going to set up our Navy, that one extra fleet we have with the heavy cruisers, to do the escorting. So that they'll provide the firepower and stuff here, help us out on that invasion. So let's go ahead and do this. What's the best way to do it? I was thinking whether we should set up 2 separate army. It's fine. We'll just do 2 separate invasions here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do... We don't have the invasion tech, do we? So we can only do... Okay, so we can only do 5 at a time, because I never did get the invasion tech, because I didn't expect to be using this soon. So what we're going to do is set up an invasion here to right there. And there'll be 5 divisions, and then we'll set up another invasion on the same location. Now that you can do 2 invasions. Ooh. Okay, but you have to invade from in the same area, though. Okay, so we don't want to do that. We'll have to set it up from a different port, which is fine. There's actually better ports to invade from anyways. We'll do the invasion from this port here. And then we're going to invade right here. All right, excellent. So we'll get those... get the planning done for that. It's going to be 35 days. It's going to be 30 convoys, so we have plenty for that. And let's go and see what we did there. Sunk 3 convoys. Excellent. All right, so we're going to slow this down to speed 4 because we're just about ready to launch our offensive. Again, I think I'm just waiting until we get this here in 25 days. And just making sure there's nothing else I need to do here. So far, it looks pretty solid. This does not look bad at all. What we could have done is switch the yellow army to cover up this way and had the blue army cover the whole thing, since the blue army does have the better divisions. Maybe we should do that. I'm going to do that, guys. Let's just change this up. So yellow army will only cover here, while the blue army will cover the entire front. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so they'll move that around, move some of these divisions around. And I just want some of those better divisions down here. So... let's see what we did here. lost some planes. That's what we did. And yeah, continuing sinking German convoys. Those are probably not troop transports. I would assume that's supply. We did get a free military factory, so let's go and get this sign. Let's take a look, see what we're really short on. Infantry equipment's looking good. Still the guns, guys. It's the guns. So let's just go ahead and put any future factories into this as well. Let's get the anti-air, and now they're going into anti-tank, and let's just go like that. You know, that looks good. So any future factories build will go into that. And we will need more steel. Let's go and get it from the Soviet Union. Let's take a look, see how the Soviets are doing. They are continuing to fall back there. But if we can help out here in the Balkans, is, you know, open up new fronts and stuff, you know, destroy divisions, that this is going to actually help the Soviets out quite a bit, I think. How much more? 17 more days, guys. 17 more days. And this is all allowing us to get the planning bonuses done, re-entrench in places where we move troops, all that kind of good stuff. And the main divisions that are going to be attacking here are going to be 13 divisions here in the Red Army that are going to attack there. We could also attack here as well. Maybe we should cut troops off rather than attack the forts. I think that would be actually way better. Let's not attack the forts. Let's attack here and cut the forts off. And then we'll destroy them. And we will take these Lend-Lease offers. Again, as long as they're not too hefty in the convoy requirements. Quit India movement has happened. And yeah, 3 more convoys sinking. So yeah, our submarines are being effective, though. We are losing planes throughout here due to the anti-air, but we are damaging these. They still do have a surface fleet. That's interesting. Alright, well, we're doing a little bit of damage to them. I'm surprised they have a surface fleet out here, and I'm really surprised that the British haven't engaged them yet, or the Japanese. The Japanese still have their entire fleet as well, since that's been... they didn't lose their fleet. Well, they never did. The Allies never did sink them. So still waiting for these guys to finish training up. And I know we're really short on some of the equipment. You can see that the Americans are trying to launch an attack here. I highly doubt that that's going to be effective, because they never do launch them the way they should. We are getting a little notification that we're low on manpower. We actually have more manpower than we started this episode with. So it's not too much of a problem, because yeah, we got that one modifier here that gave us a higher recruitable population. So yeah, we're just waiting on 6 more days, 5 more days now. And then we'll launch our offensive. I just want to be able to see the divisions. Now we can see some of them. We can see these guys here. And that's where we're going to want to attack. Looks like the planning bonus is all filled up as well, so we don't have to worry about that. Now, all these guys are trained up. Some of these are lacking a little bit of training. We could go ahead and take them and put them back into the training army, I suppose. I mean, it's not like we're short divisions here, guys. We have quite a few along this front, so it's not too much of an issue. Just pulling some out to make sure they get trained up. But we don't want anybody training past their experience level. There we go, got decryption. Because, again, that does affect. And let's go and get radio detection, guys. We're finally going to get this. But you know, that does affect our equipment. So obviously we don't want to lose any equipment. So these guys are done, right? Yeah, these guys are completely done training. Let's put them back into the Blue Army. And we're going to go and launch our offensive now that we can see the divisions here. Which is good, because I can see there's 4 divisions. You can see they're actually having some equipment issues, or perhaps manpower issues. Let's just take a look. It's not manpower, it must be equipment. I'm actually surprised with that. Or maybe not. They're probably losing a ton of equipment in the attacks in Spain. Trying to defend against all these naval invasions are probably quite costly as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and launch this offensive, guys. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to go ahead and hit them here. And we don't want to send all the divisions. So let me just see the best way to do this. We're going to want to attack with these guys because they do have the infantry leader. Or not the infantry expert, excuse me. So yeah, we're going to want to attack with our Red Army. And we want to attack with this guy as well. So we will, let me just see the best way to do this. We're going to attack right there. So we're going to want to send this guy with not quite all of these, but quite a few of them. Maybe 10 divisions total. Alright, so let's do the attack. And it is a win. Alright, lovely. Yeah, then we'll just kind of come across here and cut the divisions off before we destroy them. And they're pulling divisions off now, probably to deal with other situations. So let's take a look at our Green Army and see if they're ready to do the naval invasions. No, they still have 9 days left. And we just make sure nobody's training needlessly. Yes, here we go, these guys. And they are going into the Green Army. Alright, fantastic. Okay. So yeah, going well here, guys. Just about got the win, and then we're going to go take Antwerpen as soon as we get there. Just try and cut these divisions completely off. They are attacking us there. What we're going to need to do now Well, we don't need to attack right there, actually. We need to finish this up, and then we're just going to spread out, guys. So we're going to attack with these guys, and then just have, like, some of those weaker ones defend. How many do we have here? Oops. You know what? This is the way we'll do it. I'm just going to take one division to move over here, and then the rest are going to attack over this way. Alright, just so we can get around as quickly as possible. Leave 2 divisions there for defensive purposes. Let's go ahead and bring another one over here. And let's bring this guy over here. And the blue army and the red army will kind of fill out these fronts for us. And we do have a bigger battle here, where it looks like the Americans lost 3 submarines. Okay, so quite a few ships were lost here for only 7 convoys. Alright. We didn't lose anything, though. Our submarines were engaged in it. I'm guessing they probably sunk some of those convoys. I'm going to take credit for it anyways. So about to get Antwerpen. They're trying to take here, but yeah, it looks like we should be able to get all this territory back. Now, one thing that somebody had told me that I shouldn't go after, I'm going to go, yeah, we'll go right there, is that we shouldn't try and free up the Belgian territory yet, because I think if they're no longer capitulated, we can't do one of the national focus decisions that are unlocked. Let me just take a look at where that's at, how far away we are from it. Let me just see. I think it's this one. Yeah. Receive the buffer state proposal. So in order to do that, we would have to have all of these ones done already. So this one you can't get until you have this. So you have to get that one, this one, and this one. So that's a long time away, guys. But you can only do it if Belgium has capitulated. So if we go and take all their territory, then they won't count as capitulated any longer, and that would not be good for us. So let me just take a look and see where Belgium's at right now. Where are they at? Here we go. Yeah, see, they're, as of right now, they're still considered capitulated, but I want to say, to remove, okay, so to remove their capitulation status, they must reclaim their capital and be at most 10% towards capitulation. They're currently 79%. So as long as we don't take all their territory, we'll still be able to do it. Kind of sucks that we have to do it that way, but what we could do is focus on offensives into Germany instead, just so I can try and get control of Belgium. We're going to try. So we're just going to try and get our own territory. I'm just going to take the basics here, just to have a good front, and most importantly, cut these divisions off, so we can destroy them, though most of the divisions did get out, unfortunately. Sunk a German submarine there. And could continue the attack there, because we are winning. I'm just a little bit worried that we'll take too much, and then they won't be capitulated anymore. Yeah, you know what, we're gonna pull this back, guys. I'm not gonna, I don't want them to, I know that they have to be at less than 10%, so that's not a lot. We could push forward here, guys, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna just take the risk here. Maybe that they'll be, defeated in that time, and then I'll regret doing it this way, but we'll see, guys. Let's go and attack over this way, and then we're gonna send all these divisions into here. Alright, looking good. They're attacking us there. That's fine. We're just going to try and get this here wrapped up, get these divisions, these 2 divisions. It's not much. I hope to have cut off more, but unfortunately, yeah, it was just a few. So yeah, we'll get all these guys. There we go. Alright, so we've almost got all our territory back. Of course, we just have the one province that we don't have right here. That's the only one, unfortunately. But we did gain all those dockyards and factories from seizing this again. So let's go ahead and get those assigned. We're going to want, just take a look and see what exactly we need here. The most of, probably anti-tank and anti-air is where we should put it into. Yeah, because we have a lot going towards artillery right now. So let's go ahead and do another one into anti-tanks. That's what we're shortest on. And we are short on tungsten because we're not getting everything we need from the British. So instead we'll trade with the Soviet Union. And we'll do 2. That should fix our issues. We have dockyards now. Awesome. We got all those dockyards back. We can put those into getting these cruisers done. And we do need more convoys as well. Let's finish this cruiser up. We'll get it done in October now. Oh, we have one more. Okay, well then we'll put it into the convoys. And that will require a lot more steel, which we'll trade the Soviets for. Alright. So we've now taken this territory back over, so I'm going to garrison it, and I'm not going to go any further. I think this is it, so that we can try and get control of Belgium. The Allies could end up causing us problems on that front, though. So yeah, I just want to fight on these fronts. Can we undo the invasion? We can, so let's go and launch them. See how they go. They look like they do have defending forces here, so we might not be effective, and I did forget to move the fleet over here. Okay, hold up then. Let's go and stop that. They didn't take off yet, did they? No, they did not take off yet. So let's move the fleet over here real quick. Let's have them support. I don't know which one's gonna be tougher. Could split it. Let me just take a look and see if there's like any fortifications that we need to be aware of. None here, none here. So yeah, no fortifications. I see that there are troops here, and I don't see any here, so we'll have them support that invasion. Let's go ahead and move them here, and then we'll set them to. Let me see here. Where is it? Naval invasion support. Move them over here, and I don't think they have an area assigned. That was a massive sneeze, guys. I sneezed out part of my brain. So we're going to go ahead and take the automatic split off for these guys off as well. No reason for that. Let's move them over here. Hopefully it doesn't take too long so we can get this invasion done. I had completely forgot about moving the fleet over there, so that's my bad. How are we doing in the sky? Do we want to put... We actually do have control of the skies here. We could go ahead and put our planes into the sky. How many do we have on fighters? Only 130. That's not a lot. I don't think it's worth it. We have the allies helping us here. We'll do it somewhere where there's not as many, or many chances as, of having the German planes. We do get engineer companies. Let's go after, no. Let's go after field hospitals. Okay, so yeah, we could go and launch an offensive here, and I think that's in fact what we're going to do. Let me just see if any of these guys are done training. There are several divisions done training here. Let's go and put them into the, I think they're all going into the Blue Army if I'm not mistaken. So let's go and put them in there. That gets them up to 29. They need one more to be full. So get those guys moving, and then we'll launch an offensive into German territory. And see what we can do there. We are going to end up leaving our entrenchment. Maybe we should do the naval invasion first. Yeah, we'll do the naval invasion first, and then we'll focus on that. It does look like our side is losing all the offensives now because they're actually launching attacks. And that's not wise. The fleet is almost there. And there we go. All right, so they are there. So let's go ahead and launch the invasion and see how this goes. Hopefully we're successful on both sides so that we can cut them off and get them destroyed. You just take those 2 ports and then all these divisions are cut off. Let's see what happened over here real quick. We lost 2 submarines. Okay, sunk a German destroyer though. That probably wasn't us that sunk them, of course, but we might have sunk a convoy or something like that. Let me just take a look at our submarine situation. Pretty bad. Not good at all. All right, let's go and merge these 2. And we do have that submarine done. We can throw them into that one. So yeah, we did lose a lot of our submarines, but again, there's really not anything for them to do if we're not gonna, have them sinking German convoys. With the Japanese knocked out of the war, it's just the naval situation is pretty much done. It's just doesn't really matter at this point. Before we end this episode, we will take a look at the casualties, take a look at our war score, see how much our participation has helped. And it's probably good I sent the fleet over here, because yeah, you can see they're just barely making it, and they might not be able to win there, unfortunately. How many divisions are defending? It's only 2 divisions defending. One of our divisions is still in reserve. I don't know, guys. I don't know if we'll be able to win here. All right, that's unfortunate. We did win there, though. So as long as we win one side, and we did make a very good decision there when it comes to where we should put our fleet. All right, so let's hurry up and go, guys. We've got to go quickly. And let's just send this way. Try and get these divisions cut off. We can do it with just this army, even if these guys fail, that's fine. We are distracting those forces, so there is that. All right, so we got these guys here. Let's go and keep on pushing forward. Make it as wide as possible. And these guys go this way. You can see that they're already pulling divisions back. Lessons from the from the last war, excuse me. And this is army experience and the research doctrines. Yeah, if I had known that we wanted to go this way to get that, I wouldn't have gone for that one yet. So let's get this one next. We're just going to prioritize on getting down that branch so that I can hopefully try and annex all the Belgian and as well as Luxembourg territory. All right, so you can see they're attacking them here, which is keeping them from coming down here, which is very good. Now let's see if we can't get here, man. And we have a division going there. Okay, that's great. We only have 5 divisions here. I should have sent all these guys here now. Let's go ahead and delete this. This clearly failed. Let's go ahead and have everybody assigned to this front now. Oh shit, my bad. I didn't mean to delete that. Let's go ahead and do that again, and then have them assigned to. We're gonna have all that territory taken, so just this way, just so we get a planning bonus. All right, so all the divisions should be coming across here, and then what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna take this fleet now, take them off of their orders here, and yeah, just you know what we'll do. Let's go and unassign them from these, and then move them over here, so that they will assist in the attacks here. So this is across a river, so it's probably not going to go well. We'll see. But again, the point is really just to hurry up and get across here and cut them off so they don't have any supply, and then it's a wrap for them. We are losing there, but again, we're going to get more troops here. You can see the Greeks are coming to help too. So, yeah, should go well. And these guys are already coming out. It does look like we are going to lose that attack, so let's just go and stop it. There's no reason to attack across this river here. Let them attack us across the river. And then we just need to get there, guys. Can we beat them? 1 day and 7 hours? 1 day and 13 hours. Okay, there is a place for planes, and this is where we're going to put our fighters. Let's just do 100 fighters, and do air superiority over here, and also do the more ground crews, and we'll see how this goes. Do we have any close air support built, or enough to help us out here? Yeah, let's go ahead and do a total of, oops, we'll just do 50 here. Oh, we can't do that because we need to move them out. Oh, fuck you. Oh, Lord, there we go, guys. They'll get the other one in there. And then, just to get us a little bit of close air support here, guys. Alright, so military factories. Let's put this into close air support. We don't have very many close air support planes, so that'll help. And, okay. And we're getting the equipment situation kind of dealt with now as well. Alright, so getting a lot more troops. We're not going to beat them as of right now, but they did stop attacking, so damn, shit. Yeah, we're not going to get there now. Let's try and go this way then. And you can see that the allies are pumping troops over here to kind of help us cover these fronts. So that'll be helpful. We are winning on these attacks as well. We need to get them cut off though, guys. So let me just see if I can't do that here. We might need to attack him. Yeah, because he's going to get there first. Alright, so let's go and attack with these two. And we will support with this one. Again, just the purpose of locking them down until our division gets to that front there in less than 24 hours. Just turn this down a bit and see what this decision is. Yeah, we're not going to do this public recognition thing. Oh yes, somebody told me that you could do this and get him as a leader, so we're going to want to do that one. Let's go and do that. That'll give us a new general. We'll have to take a look at how his stats look. And let me just take a look here. We could stop doing that. If they don't demand that we do it, then we won't, though. Wasn't there something else? Oh yes, public recognition of the Luxembourg government in exile. So where the hell is that? Just looking for it. See the Attract West Indies Whale Companies. Oh, here it is, right here, governments in exile. So what does this do? Oh, it gives them legitimacy. Yeah, we don't want to do that. It does result in them being able to help out more, but in fact, we don't really want them having legitimacy or anything like that because we are trying to annex all them. They have built out to the front a lot more, so an offensive here is now going to be harder. But that's okay. All I wanted to do was get my territory back, which we have. And it looks like the Soviets are pushing forward here. Yeah, it looks like they've had an effective offensive here. All right, the Axis is hurting, guys. I think we're going to win this. We're actually winning that attack, even though I didn't originally intend to. So let's go and take there, and that'll cut them off. And we'll keep on attacking there just because we're winning now at this point. And we're about to have them all cut off from supply. Where the hell are all those troops, man? Oh, here they are. Just like, damn, I thought we sent for them a while ago. They're getting into port now. Fantastic. Can't let them take our port there. And they are stopping us from getting there. Damn it. Alright, well, we can go here as well. So let's go and send the attack there. And just see if we can't get all these divisions cut off and destroyed. And what happened here? Nice. 4 German destroyers and 1 light cruiser. So that's a big chunk of what they had for their navy left. They have 5 planes left as of right now. Or I said 5 planes. 5 ships left, excuse me. And we do have these guys done. We're just going to throw them into the Orange Army. Let me take a look at how these are built out here. Alright, we're just going to deploy all of them. Though... Okay, so those ones have already deployed. This is what we're going to do. We're going to deploy these, and then we're going to cancel this, and then from here on out, we're going to go ahead and build the Green Boys instead of the KNIL. And, yeah, we'll have to set this up again. I'm going to go to 5 divisions and get them set up real quick so they always go into that training army. All right, excellent. And are these guys done training? They are. Okay. Do we have any troops left to train that aren't trained up? Here's the Blue Army. Let's take a look at the Yellow Army. Yeah, they're all trained up. And the Red Army is pretty much all trained up with the exception of that guy, but this is fine. Yeah, this will work. We're going to take one of them, put them in the Blue Army. take the last one and throw him into the Yellow Army. We're done training troops here in the Netherlands. So we could easily advance here, I feel. But let's focus on this first. I just want to give my full focus to this so that we can cut these divisions off. And we're going to need it. You can see the Axis have really prioritized sending divisions here. We're not getting there quick enough, man. 13 hours. I don't know if that'll be quicker. Yep, it's not quick enough. And we need another division there. All right. Frankly, we need to get divisions here now. Got these guys coming as well to help out on the front line here. Kind of hold out there since we are about to lose it. Come on, guys, you can get there. We do have one division here in South Africa. Oh, damn. Yeah, we didn't get there, guys. Shit. Try and attack there, and then with any future divisions we get, we'll send them to attack these guys. This is not going well on our attempts to cut them off. Let's go and attack here, I guess. Alright, so that is working out now. I know this is across a river on this side, guys, but that's okay. And let's go ahead and have them attack here. Kind of just thicken this up a bit. These are all not going to work now, so let's go and stop that. Stop the madness there. And it's unnecessary because they're already pulling back there. Alright, guys, so we're not going to cut off as many divisions as we could have, but we did win. So we should be able to get that province, and then all these guys here, however many divisions are here, will not be cut off from supply. If we can get there before those guys, which we did. Excellent. So let's go and help out here. Get that attack going. And we could also get a planning bonus. I didn't really think about this front here now being a separate front. So what we're going to do is make sure that we have planning bonus there. 9 and 8, that looks pretty good for the most part. Yeah, I think that's going to be enough. We got divisions coming over here. We'll kind of just wait. Let the allies kind of do their attacks. Let's let them weaken up a bit. We'll see how many divisions are here. It's not much, guys. 2 divisions there, maybe 2 divisions there. It's unfortunate. It wasn't quite as effective, this invasion wasn't. But we did kind of break the stalemate here. As you saw, the allies couldn't advance here. Let's go and attack now. Let's see if we can't get these guys destroyed. I know this is not going to be effective, but that's okay. Remember, they just keep getting weaker because they don't have any supply. Attack these guys as well. And looking good. Have them go wrap up these last few divisions. We'll see what's left here. So frankly, I think it was about 4 divisions is what we ended up destroying overall. Not much. Not much, guys. So that's kind of unfortunate. I was hoping this would be a little bit more effective than it was. This overall attack here, but it is what it is. Probably killed a lot of troops. We'll see here very soon, because now that we've taken that, we're going to go ahead and end the episode and end it by looking at the casualties on our offensive here, and taking our territory back, and obviously our naval invasion into the Greek territory here. So what we'll probably do for the next episode, before we look at casualties, just to mention what we're going to do. Same thing as what we did here. I want to cut off troops and destroy them. So I'm not looking to advance, slowly advance through the goddamn mountains, man. I'm not looking to do that up here. What we want to do is continue with naval invasions to cut troops off. So this is a great place to kind of help out. If you could take a port, like just send a large naval invasion of like 10 to take that port, and then all these divisions here are cut off and ready to be destroyed. That's an option. Could also come up here and continue, do the same thing we did here, and try and cut off all the divisions that are along the frontier. And we'd need, again, to try and do 2 naval invasions, like one right here and then one right here, but then they still have the port there, so that's a problem. So we can try and do that. Looking at other locations, there's not a lot where we can kind of do that, frankly. I think this is the best place to do it. Yeah, we could do that. We could also launch an invasion into Denmark with some of these excess troops we have, since they're just sitting there. We also want to launch an offensive, try and take a little bit of German territory here if we can. They look pretty weak. I don't see any reason not to. So we'll do that. But let's go ahead and take a look. Our total war participation is not very high, 1%. We've only taken 779 casualties. The Dutch East Indies, though, which is the majority of our divisions, are from, took 98,000 casualties, 84 by the Germans. If you look at the casualties the Germans have taken, 6.71 million. That's a massive amount. We did 375,000 of that. Just trying to see if we had any effect on anybody else. No, not a high enough effect anyway where we can actually see 22,000, almost 23,000 for the Yugoslavians. But yeah, not too much here. Wait, when we Let me see here real quick. Nah, we haven't fought any Bulgarians either. But we did kill 20,000 Hungarians. So yeah, we did pretty good casualties overall for you know, the few that we took here. But still kind of losing the casualty game overall, and that's largely because of the Soviets, I think. But 2.71 million casualties for the UK. They're not doing well. You know, Japan just started in the war on this side of the war, and so they've only lost 1,000. 673,000 for the United States. That's quite a bit. 2.23 million for Spain. 8.78 million for the Soviets. That's the majority. So we saw the Germans, France 135, 3.49 million for the Italians, and they are 73% towards capitulation. 505,000 for Romania. 401,000 for the Yugoslavians, and Hungarians have taken 370,000 casualties. So quite a bit, guys, but they still have a lot of manpower. They're on all serve. They got a ton of manpower. The French here have ran out of manpower, though, but they could change up their laws. The Italians have ran out of manpower, and they're already on an old serve, so they're not doing good. The Italians are in trouble. Let's take a look at some of these other countries here. Still a lot of manpower here. Bulgarians have just got into the war, so they still have a lot. The Hungarians are on the service by requirement, and they only have about 10,000 left, so they're going to have to switch soon. And then the Romanians are at 0 manpower, but they can again switch. Soviets still have a ton of manpower left, so they're good to go. But yeah, the Germans are getting hit kind of hard because of their manpower laws. Yeah, it's just you know, factory output, negative 30% is pretty damn bad. So that might be why they're having equipment problems, guys. You can see that all their divisions are pretty weak. Yeah, they're not looking too good. So yeah, I think we got a very good chance to launch an offensive there. They're probably lacking some. They probably have infantry equipment, but they're lacking other equipment like artillery and maybe support equipment, anti-air, stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead and end the episode here. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Hope to see you on the next episode. And thanks for watching, guys.